How's it going, guys? It is Mixed Plate Podcast, episode 3. Before we start anything, we're going to give a huge shout out and thank Snack Addicted. Yes, we want to thank Snack Addicted for sponsoring this episode of Mixed Plate Podcast. Snack Addicted.
What is the infomercial?
Beefy chips. Beefy chips down my gullet. Pork. They got pork rinds beef chips. And we're going to not dive into that, but that's a spicy beef chip.
Yeah. Stay tuned for this one.
It's going down.
I would love to introduce our guest today. He hails from Eva Beach.
Yep. That's right.
If you can't tell, he really likes the Lakers. If you follow him on Instagram, you know he loves the Lakers.
Go Lakers.
And he also...
Wait, Dad, I want to hear you say... I want to hear you say...
No, he loves the Lakers.
I want to hear you say 2020 NBA champs.
You know what? I actually used to like the Lakers.
Yeah.
When Phil Jackson was their coach. I'm a Bulls guy. He also is a big Chargers fan.
Yeah.
Not your season.
But this is Jimmy Atimua, the real Ati 32.
Yeah.
Don't forget that underscore.
Yep.
Don't forget the underscore.
You can follow him at
The real _Ati32.
There we go.
Yeah, there we go.
We'll put it over here.
Yeah.
There you go.
Somewhere yonder. Yeah.
Like I said, Jimmy Atimua, known as the real Ati, Sax, a man of many names and many talents, and we're just really happy that he's joined us today on the Mixed Plate
David,
podcast.
I think there's a question to be had.
Yeah.
What's
Who the hell do you think you are,
Jimmy? Huh?
I don't know. I'm just here because you guys asked me. All right. That's a good question, though.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we will, like normal format, we'll do follower questions in a little bit here, but there's actually one question that came to me as we were just making small talk before this started. And he actually grew up in Germany. And if you look at him and if you follow his social media, I don't think you would ever think he's from Germany. So tell us about that.
Spreche the Deutsch.
So I was a military brat. So my dad was in the army and we were stationed in Germany. So like you said, I was raised there 8 years of my life. So yeah, I mean, when you first meet me, you can tell I'm not from Hawaii because I don't have that pigeon talk, I guess. A lot of people say I talk black, but yeah, but sometimes. You should know, Dave, you're from San Diego. I don't know how he's not a Chargers fan. And he lived in San Diego, man. You know, I can't stand the Raiders.
Cool.
Yeah. So yeah, that's why I was raised in Germany because my dad was in the military.
Did you speak German?
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit. Yeah.
Do you remember?
Just I know the names of the food like pommes frites is French fries.
And you said that like
the
most non-German way. Pommes frites.
Each Liebedich means I think that means I love you in German.
Oh.
Each Liebedich.
Can you look into the camera and say
Yeah. So to my wife Nora, each Liebedich. I love you, babe.
Nice. I like that.
She wanted me to shout out.
Each Liebedich.
Each Liebedich.
I got an each on my Liebedich.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's I love you, and does it come back to you ever, like, or is it kind of losing its?
Yeah, it's kind of losing. I really never had to, because we're in Hawaii. Nothing in Hawaii reminds me of Germany.
There's no Helga lady behind that mixed plate counter, just like, what would you like? Would you like a toaster strudel, Jimmy?
Yeah, I do miss the bratwurst though. Yeah, that was delicious.
So I got a question because my experience with German people, and I know they're not all like this, but my experience has been that German people are they're a little serious. Even, I don't know, in my perspective, like angry, it seems like. Is that just a bad generalization? Or do you feel like the society there is, like they're more stern, they're a little more serious there?
You know what, I kind of feel you on that one because they do look more serious up in Germany, the people. And Yeah, when you walk up to a German, like, I mean, they have that serious look on their face. But come to find out, they're really good people. You know what I mean? You just gotta approach them and talk to them and get to know. I guess that's why when people see me, I'm like straight face.
So you just basically explain
Yeah.
yourself.
German.
So when they come up to
That's
me
true.
and like, hey,
Yeah.
That's true.
yeah. So I guess you don't really know anybody until you really go up to them and talk to them and stuff like that. So
Something happened recently at a Foodland. You want to explain a little bit about that?
It actually happened.
This kind of ties in.
Yeah, it actually happened last night. Me and Nora was at Foodland buying some snacks, and we were in the poke aisle. We were walking through, and then some guy him and his son just came out. Jimmy, is that you? Is that you, Jimmy?
With the phone.
Yeah, and then I was like, oh, it caught me by surprise, and he was just yelling out, "This is Pongo." But you know, I know us three, we get at least one of those a day when we go out in public.
Me and you, Dave gets like 50.
Yeah, Dave.
Woman.
Yeah, pretty
middle-aged
much.
and well-aged.
I don't even go out in public. I'm a hermit.
Yeah, yeah. So that.
This isn't. You know what, Dave? This isn't about you. Once again.
So, Jimmy.
Yeah,
So Germany.
Germany.
So we went. Yeah. From
yeah.
Germany
Germany was a good experience. Believe it or not, I can't stand the sun, man. And I live here, and I know I get that a lot. I don't like the sun. I don't like going to the beach. And
Well, you can just get out of here.
What are you doing here, Jimmy?
but you know, the one thing like a lot of people don't know about me, I love it when it rains. You know, the rain to me it makes people miserable and stuff, but to me when it rains it's calming and it's just I love it. The sun makes me miserable, believe it or not.
Are you talking about like that Oregon, Washington rain?
Oh yeah, I love it. I love
gotta
it.
love
We went to Seattle last year for a little family vacation and church conference, and I loved it up there. The weather, just the rain. The rain makes me feel like relaxed. You know, I just love looking at like other people. They look up at the sun and it makes them happy. When I see gray clouds, that's how I feel.
Damn.
I know it's weird, yeah.
This is like a psychology session right here. Like,
I know my wife hates it when, because
It depresses most.
yeah,
But not
yeah,
him.
Jimmy.
the sun makes me grumpy sometimes because you know the heat. It's hot.
Yeah.
Like your room, man. When I came in here, it's just
Nice and cool. Nice and cool.
yeah.
That's why I'm
So,
wearing this to cover the hardness of my nipples.
but Germany, the weather was like that. It was always cold. I guess that's why I like the rain and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
So up until 8 years old is when you were in Germany, or
no, I was there during my elementary and junior high.
there?
Yeah, I'm not gonna reveal my age. You know. So.
Yeah.
We'll keep that a secret.
Yeah.
Jimmy doesn't age at all.
Yeah, so that yeah, Germany. I spent most of my childhood up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so but
And then where did you? So did you go from Germany to the States? Like, wow.
before Germany, we were in Texas for 4 years, and then after Germany, we went back home to American Samoa, and I was there for about a year or two, and then my dad retired here in Hawaii, and we've been here since.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
And you were saying the first place you lived was Kalihi
yeah,
when you guys moved here.
really.
A Kalihi man. Right here.
No.
Tell by that.
When we first came to Hawaii, my first night here in Hawaii, I got mobbed in Kalihi behind the Camp 4 police station. I just so happened to be walking home and there was a group of Camp 4 guys drinking behind the school back there. And you know how it is. You know how it is, yeah. So
I didn't know we were gonna dive into that. but-
yeah. So that was my first experience in Hawaii.
And the sun was out.
No,
So
no,
that's
actually, it was raining. It was raining that day.
I
So just like-
just want you to know, after that story, your wife, who was on the slide, just commented, "Ha ha ha."
Oh my gosh! Wow, man. Yeah.
let me know.
But we did stay in Kalihi for a couple of years. We lived up in Kali Valley.
Way in the
But
back. Yeah.
I will forever remember that night when I got mobbed, man. So
It was Texas,
damn it.
Texas, Germany. I mean, you probably lived some other places and then Hawaii.
Yeah.
And just got mobbed.
Yeah, I know.
Was it a bad mobbing or was it just like black eye?
No, I mean I had a few punches in there. I got a few punches in there. Yeah, so it was like 1 versus
6.
like 5. But the funny thing is I was walking with my cousin. And when I was getting mobbed, I looked around, he was nowhere to be found, man. And come to find out
say the cousin? No, I'm just kidding.
Come to find out he ran up to the Camp 4 police station.
Oh, good.
And by the time he came back, they were gone already, man. I was just sitting there.
Cam 4's finest.
Wow.
Oh man! But to this day, like I have a lot of friends and family from Camp 4 and KBT. Yeah.
I wonder if those guys watch your videos, like the people that mobbed you.
Yeah.
Like,
Such a nice guy.
You know the guys that mobbed me, they probably don't even remember me, man.
Yeah,
because that was my first night in Hawaii.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Were you into the social media thing at that point or not yet?
No, not yet.
What year was?
Yeah. When was this? How long have you been in this social media world that you live in now?
About 6 years now.
Oh.
Yeah. I actually got into it when my wife introduced me to Instagram, and then when I first started doing Instagram, I saw all these funny videos, and believe it or not, Russell was the first one I actually saw, and then there's this guy named Jason Fa'alafua. He goes by Prospect.
Yeah.
So he actually got me into the funny video making. And then Russell was like one of the first big names, because Vine that time, remember?
Yeah.
So when I saw Russell and Lethal Giggles, Bronson and Puvai, you know, they got me into that. And I specifically remember that day when I first started Instagram, I told my wife, okay, that's it, I'm going to start making funny videos. And she's like, go ahead, babe. Yeah, go ahead. She's like, go ahead, do your thing, you know.
Do you think she believed in you, or she was just like, yeah, all right. Pretend like she's not on the line.
She kind of laughed at me. She's like, okay, yeah, do your thing, babe. Because that time, my wife was like, Instagram, you know, because you know that time that it was all about pictures and, you know.
Yeah.
So my wife had like 1,000 followers that time. And I only had like, maybe 30. And maybe like 2 years.
Like,
I surpassed my wife. I was like,
Well, like 30,000 or something like that.
But Russell was actually the one that got me into making videos. And then when I first met Russell, and then he introduced me to the guys, and then it just blew up from there.
Yeah. When you were making these videos, were you ever like judgmental about yourself, or were you just kind of like, I'm just here to laugh at myself? And
to me, in my mind, my mentality was just, if I make a fool out of myself and somebody laughs, then that was the whole purpose of doing funny videos. Yeah, to me, I just wanted to just make a fool out of myself and make people laugh. But a lot of my videos it's more towards the poly community.
Yeah.
Because a lot of my videos I do, it's what I went through growing up. Because majority of my videos is about my pops, my dad. So a lot of us Polynesians can relate to that. So I try to go abroad and do, but like to me, like I'm more comfortable with our poly community because I know a lot of us relate to it. So
yeah, that's your follower base too.
Yeah,
so
pretty much. Yeah. So
you've got followers in Australia, New Zealand.
It's crazy.
When did you notice like this is gonna be?
Oh man, I think right after the mayonnaise video blew up. That's what when I did that one mayonnaise video, everything just blew up overnight pretty much. But I don't want to take all the credit for that mayonnaise because it people try to say, oh, you know, Ati didn't start that. But who really was or did start that was this guy named I don't know if you guys heard of the Samoan dude. He was on YouTube, this big guy that he was like us making content, but he started that whole mayonnaise thing, guacu, all the mayonnaise. Yeah, so I just kind of remade it and did it in my own way. and
It,
but shout out to the Samoan dude. You know, he started the
you.
Yeah, so
You pretty much birthed
out
the
of
real
out of
32.
mayonnaise, he was born.
yeah, so
Another humble guy on the
humble
mixed
guy.
plate. Look at it.
Yeah,
Shout
yeah.
out,
You know,
we just have humble guys.
that's another thing us
girls.
polys can relate to is mayonnaise.
Yeah.
You know, so Samoan
Cool.
steroid.
Did you grow up putting mayonnaise? Growing up in Utah, did you just slap mayonnaise on your?
Man, yeah, that's why he got
Mayonnaise
all
and
these.
everything.
Those thunder thighs of Dave's, man.
Yeah, it's mayo on everything.
Yeah.
You had a question about sex.
Yeah, cause that's something I haven't known him since the mayonnaise video. So
Yeah.
a lot of your content is still like I see new things,
Mm.
and so one of those things is Sax, right? This character that you have with the wig, with the glasses. I'm assuming he's a Samoan character
Right,
from what I've seen. How did this start? How did this character, this alter ego? How was the birth of this?
It started off. I was making a video about a fob cousin,
Yeah.
and I was trying to think of a name for my fob cousin, and Sakayo came into mind. So it was that one video where my cousin was watching Menace to Society, Boys in the Hood.
Yeah.
How a fob cousin comes from Samoa and watches a gangster movie, and then the next day he becomes a hardcore gangster.
Yeah.
So that's how Sakayo came into mind. So one of my friends, one of my followers, Junior Olomua, yeah, so he kind of shortened the name Sakayo to Sax, and I thought it was a good, name for my character, so I just stuck with Sax. And then eventually people just caught on to that Sax character, and that's where it came from. Sax just blew up from there, and then I just started all my fob videos. I just stuck with that Sax character because it fits all our fob cousins and uncles and
Or dads.
yeah, so or dads exactly. Yeah, so yeah, that's how Sax came about.
Cool, that's awesome. So he is the fob. Anytime you do fob stuff,
Yeah,
he
yeah.
is the character.
Yeah, Sax is the character. So if I'm not wearing the wig, a lot of times when I make videos, I forget to bring my wig. But a lot of times, if you see a fob guy in my videos, is majority of it is Sax.
Yeah.
So it's referring to Sax. So
I need an alter ego.
yeah.
Do you have an alter ego?
Oh, Koo has a lot. He has a yeah.
Many.
I kind of want to not. They're all women.
It's not about you.
And
You're
after-
right, you're right.
Yeah, it's not about
It's
me.
not about
It's
you.
not about me.
I'm sorry.
Dave.
This is my time.
When did the whole Lakers fan thing happen?
Oh man, my mom's brother, he's a diehard Laker fan. So in Texas, we were watching one of the finals. It was the Celtics versus the Lakers, and I used to watch with him every game, and I just fell in love with the Lakers.
Yeah.
So Magic Johnson was my favorite player. That's why 32.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I love that number. So I actually got that tattooed right here, 32.
Wow.
Yeah, so
Really?
go Lakers.
Told you he's a diehard.
Is it on there?
Yeah, right here.
Oh, I see it. Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, but our whole families, we're all Laker diehard fans.
Yeah.
And thank God my wife's families are diehard Laker fans. Yeah. My father-in-law's a diehard Laker
That was
fan.
probably a prerequisite for you to date her, right?
Yeah.
No, I didn't know he was a Laker fan until we got married.
Just had some paperwork there. Like,
Yeah. So
Yeah,
Venora,
let's
question
see.
1.
what?
She's like, yes, I'm religious. No. Are you a Lakers fan?
Yeah, Lakers fan. Of course. What kind of stupid question is that?
Yeah, so
Jimmy, for a moment, imagine you have a child, and that child is now of age where they can choose their own basketball team. When they come to you and say, "Dad, I think I'm a Bulls fan." What you doing? What you doing?
I'll tell him go outside and pick a branch, get the biggest branch, and I'll whoop his. We don't allow that in our household.
You're gonna whoop it out.
We don't allow that.
No, Jimmy, no, we don't.
I'll probably be arrested for child abuse. No, I'm just kidding. But nah, I'm pretty sure
they're gonna be a Lakers fan.
that wouldn't happen, man. That wouldn't-
He's putting it down right now.
Yeah.
That will not
Yeah, it's
happen.
not gonna happen.
Which
We don't breed Bulls fans of it. Only Lakers. Only Lakers. Yes.
Special breed, those Bulls fans. Shout out all you Bulls fans.
Yeah, I actually try to get Cool to come over to the Lake Show side.
It's true.
He stuck to his Bulls.
Tough decision.
Yeah,
Tough decision.
Yeah.
So you have another thing that you do where you say this is Pongo.
Yeah.
Right now, where did this come from? Because that's actually one of the questions that followers wanted to know.
Am I allowed to let them know about that?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean,
it's in the documentary.
Yeah, that's right. Well, David and Koo know where that came from, so a lot of people are asking where that came from. It actually came from that documentary, Next Goal Wins. Mm-hmm. So the guy leading their haka, before he starts the haka, he would yell out, "This is Pangu," and I just kind of made it like my own thing in my videos, like an outro type of thing.
Jimmy's a trendsetter. Okay. Yes. Although people do start things like "This is Pangu," he's the one that makes it a trend. Look at everybody now, just running around screaming, "This is Pangu."
Oh man, you're too nice, Cool.
In fact, tomorrow we're probably both gonna be wearing Lakers jerseys.
Oh yeah, I should have made a
maybe
bet
not that much of a trendsetter.
I should have made a bet with David, man. If we would have won, he wore a Laker jersey.
I have a Kobe jersey.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, that's right. I saw you.
I actually have two. I have a number 8 and a number 24.
Wow.
Because I love Kobe, but that's about my love for the Lakers.
Kobe, Jack, cheese.
That's where that "This is Pangu" came from, though.
Yeah. So let's talk about that because Next Goal Wins. We got to talk to Russell and David about their experience on Next Goal Wins. Directed by Taika Waititi. A bunch of actors that we talked about in the past. But how was that experience for you? And explain what role you played in the movie.
That was actually my first experience, being a part of a film, period. Yeah. It was a good experience. That's actually how I found out about David and met him. And I thought I was going to be a Tongan coach. I was telling David yesterday. I thought I was going to be a part of the Tongan team, but I guess I didn't fit the description as a Tongan. Do I look Tongan, David? Do I?
If you cover up your tattoo.
That's why I wasn't casted as a Tongan coach, because my tattoos said it was too Samoan, but it actually was a good experience. It was like, to me, it was like something I wanted to do in the future, hopefully. But, to see all my friends and us be a part of this big film thing with Taika, it was a blessing for me. Yeah. So, but that's another reason why this is Pongo thing blew up. Yeah. Remember Chris?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, I remember.
Yeah. So when people see the movie, so
it'll make more sense when the movie comes out.
Yeah. That's what I have to tell you, but
I thought it was coming out this year, but it takes time.
It was a good experience.
So while we're on Samoan villages, one of the followers was wanting to know what village. Give a little shout out to your village. Where are you from in American Samoa?
Well, my dad's from Sailele. That's up behind the mountain by Whangaikua. So shout out to all my Sailele family. And my mom's from Maunu. You actually got to take a boat across to her village. Mm-hmm. So it's like a separate little island from Samoa. So,
and they're both in American?
They're both in American Samoa, yeah. And my wife's from Waitongi.
Mm. I don't know.
He started laughing, but neither of us are Samoan.
Yeah, we don't understand that. Do you want to explain?
Yeah, Waitongi, they're known for the shark and the turtle story. So if you go to if you go to the beach and I think is when you sing a specific song, the shark and the turtle will swim up to you, and that whole shark and the turtle thing. It's a love story too. So
sounds like a Moana part 2.
So I guess I'm the shark and Nora's the turtle.
Is that?
Oh,
damn.
Deep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Movie about to be made.
I just wanted to shout out my wife's village. Yeah, Waitongi.
There you go.
We're gonna move into
questions.
Yeah, some follower questions. We didn't get around to it last time.
Huh.
We're gonna do it now.
Man, these guys, they make the best hosts, man. I'm so
Doesn't
blessed
it feel comfortable?
I'm so blessed to be on these guys' podcast show.
Beef chip?
Yeah.
What, here, let me massage your feet while we do
What
this.
you don't know is that there's a foot spa going on.
Yeah, right under the table.
All right. So let's go through some of these questions. We've actually answered a lot of them.
Okay.
Through, obviously, you speak full Samoan.
Yeah.
Or fluent Samoan.
Yeah.
And we see that highlighted in a majority of your videos. You talked about when you started about 6 years ago making those videos. Eva Beach is where you're from. This is Pongo.
Mm-hmm.
Covered that. We were cruising. We didn't even have to refer to these yet.
Oh my gosh.
Man.
You guys are answering the simple question.
Yeah.
That's the hard question.
Oh, this is a good one. This is from Russell Satele.
Oh, Russell.
He had on the last episode, episode 2.
My Melissa Russell.
Yeah. He said, what would your dream job be?
I always tell you guys, I would love to get paid to make videos every day. Be a content creator.
Put it out there,
Yeah,
Jimmy. Put it out there.
I whoever's watching this, if you guys want to sponsor us to make videos for you guys, our videos speak for itself, right, guys? So
True.
that would be my dream job, is to get paid and make videos.
That's what we're trying to do.
Yeah, so
Hard work.
it is.
Dedication.
People don't understand. There's a lot of work that goes into a 1-minute video.
So while we're on that, because I wanted to ask you, because you do your own editing,
Right.
You do your own filming for the most part,
Yeah.
and the talent obviously is you. So what would you say is the most, since you do everything in the spectrum, what is the most challenging part about being a content creator?
Oh man, trying to find ideas. Trying to come up with ideas. Because if you don't push out content every week, that's how your following goes up or down.
Yeah.
The more content you push out every week, I feel like that's how your following grows. And I think like David was saying, the hardest thing about making content is coming up with ideas. Yeah. And all the filming, editing, and the talent, that's to me, that's the easy part. The hard part is trying to figure out ideas, because I'm constantly thinking when I'm driving or with I apologize to friends and family, especially my wife. Sometimes she's talking to me and I'm just lost.
Yep.
I got an idea.
Yeah, right. So my wife could say something, talk about something, and an idea would just pop into mind. I'm like, oh, that is, and then I'll jot it down.
Yeah.
So I think that's the hardest thing of being a content creator, is coming up with ideas.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
how do you feel about the phrase social media influencer?
I think it's good.
Yeah.
In a good way, because us, to me, I look at us as kind of like role models to kids, because social media is big now. And kids are always on social media. If we give a positive message out there in our videos, a lot of kids will look up to us and want to be like us. Because a lot of kids, they'll look at big entertainers like The Rock, and they'll be like, oh, I want to be like Dwayne The Rock. But when you look at it now, social media influencers are getting up there,
Yeah.
And a lot of kids will be like, oh, I want to be like Cutlass. I want to be like Faiteliha,
Nobody's saying that.
Yeah, or be like, no, trust me, man.
About me.
But, I want to be like the Ati. So, to me, when I go out in public and somebody sees me and they want to take a picture, it's a good feeling.
Yeah.
But especially when it's the kids. But, a lot of parents will come, my kids, they love you.
And they're just standing
there.
there.
Who's that, mommy? No.
Shut up and get in there.
Yeah. But I feel like that it's a good thing to me. A lot of kids look up to us.
Yeah.
It's not even old enough to
use
a phone.
My kids, they love you, man. I love that, because, a lot of them look up to us.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, a lot of our Samoan community, they love you guys' videos. Even if you guys don't believe it, I hear it and I see it,
Yeah.
We appreciate you.
Yeah,
Thank you. It kind of goes into another question one of the followers had was, who did you look up to? And this is actually, I'm going to make it a 2-part. Who did you look up to as a child, but then now in the social media world, who do you look up to? Has it changed? So maybe it's just a 1-part answer.
Oh, that's a good question. I was a basketball freak. You know, I basketball was life to me. That was my first love. And eventually I got all my brothers playing basketball. And like Magic Johnson was like the guy I always looked up to. You know, that's why 32, I'm always repping 32, repping the Lakers, anything that had to do with Magic Johnson. And I actually wanted to be like, because my game was revolved around how Magic Johnson, and like, I don't know if everybody knows, but Magic was known for those no-look passes. Yeah. So I was always trying to interpret that in my game when I play. But growing up, you know, playing ball those years, and then I tore both of my ACLs. You know, I got scars right here and everything. But after that, when I got into making videos, I kind of forgot about basketball and Magic Johnson. But the love for the Lakers was still there. Yeah. But the love for basketball just disappeared. Basketball wasn't in my mind or my heart anymore. Yeah. So I started making videos, and now my focus was towards making videos. It just, I guess it just grew on you. And the more and more you make videos, it just, you know, it's just something you love to do. Yeah. So that's how it came about.
So since you're in a different mindset, different lifestyle now, who do you look up to? It was Michael Johnson, or sorry, Magic Johnson.
Ooh, I'm going for that Michael Jordan.
Sorry, just naturally, you know.
Naturally.
The greatness.
Right.
The GOAT.
The GOAT. LeBron's the king. Yeah.
But now who do you look up to? It just in this new perspective of life.
Good question, Dave. But you know who I look up to is you guys, the guys in my group. You know what I mean? That's seriously who I look up to.
My heart.
This guy.
Yeah. So
do you want me to? You know what? You deserve it. Go ahead.
No, I'm good.
Dive in.
No, like David, Koo, Russell, Kaneke, it's Sarah. I'm gonna name all my guys. It's Sarah. Everybody in the New Hawaii 808. All the guys that work with me. I look up to all you guys. You know, and every video that I watch from you guys, I learn. And I take from it, you know, we all got to look up, you know, to all of each other. You know what I mean? So, but look where we're at now. You know what I mean?
We're doing a podcast.
Yeah. Podcast.
Regrown
with
men.
Beef jerky.
Yeah, you know.
With no pants on.
Yeah, it's true.
Right. A lot.
Actually don't know.
We wouldn't be friends if it wasn't for this content.
Thanks for bringing it. Yeah,
so this is perfect. You're kind of like segueing into all these questions.
Yeah.
One of the followers was asking, who was it asked? Because it was a good question. I don't even know where it's at. Sorry, guys. Oh, Elias Johnson. Who would you want to collaborate with currently and why?
Oh, man.
Outside of who you've already collaborated with.
That's a good question. Well, first of all, hi, cousin.
Elias. I thought Elias was really my cousin because he kept on saying it so much. But
man, that's a good question, man. I mean, there's a lot of big content creators that I want to work with.
Yeah.
You know, geez, that's a good question. I don't even have an answer for that. You know, but if a big content creator is out there that wants to work with us, you know, I'm down to work with them.
No one in mind though. You're so busy doing your own thing.
So busy. He's a busy man. Do you know how much time it takes to keep that beard looking the way it does?
Oh damn, yeah, man.
When did the beard come into effect? That's my question for you.
Man, let me share my thing real quick about the beard.
Yeah.
Because I tried to grow a beard out. You remember? I asked Jimmy.
And David did have a nice beard though, man.
If you scroll deep enough into my post, you'll see it here and there. Yeah. I looked like patched. I don't know what I looked like, but it was not pretty. So I rolled up feeling good about my beard. I haven't seen Jimmy for a couple of weeks. And we're filming, I think it was the taco video.
Yeah, it was.
The taco.
It was.
And I roll up and I was like, I think I just lined it up a little bit. I was like, yeah, like I'm looking pretty good right now. Jimmy's the first person. He turns around. He's like, "What's up, dude?" And I look at his beard.
It was in slow motion.
And I'm not a very insecure person, but I knew at that moment I needed to cut my beard because I was not going to compete with this beautiful thing.
That.
And you know what? I did cut it that very day.
I was sad though. I didn't want David to cut it. I told David, "Don't cut it.
Don't do it, man."
Yeah, see Kulani's beard, man.
I'm trying.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I have
see, David, don't shave, David. Don't shave, but
it's not my look.
I have a picture of Jimmy on my.
But nobody can get a jawline like this, man.
That's why I grow the beard out, because I ain't got no jawline. It's just double chin underneath there.
Oh man, thanks though, Dave.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, the beard. I'm sorry. I just had to share because
It's been
yeah.
It's been an on again, off again kind of thing, huh? Because I've seen you without the beard. It just feels weird.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, I look hella stupid.
Nah, it's just it's not Jimmy. It's like yeah.
Yeah, my beard actually it's like a thing now. You know what I mean? People know me because of my beard.
Yeah.
You know, so but. I gotta give a shout out to my to my barber, Chavez, Vez the barber. Yeah, so he keeps me groomed and my beard groomed. So
And he does a great job.
yeah, so shout out to Vez,
You
man.
should see it.
Yeah, so
In person.
Vez is the one that keeps me looking young and you know.
Just stare at it.
I do actually. Every time I
Yeah.
see Jimmy, when he turns to the side, I just look at how nicely
You could knock a person out with that thing. To be
Yeah.
honest.
or up.
Call Vez. Vez would take care of all your beard grooming, man. So
You didn't catch that, Jimmy boy.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
You'll see it in the interview.
I'm also gonna shout out this company.
yeah.
I don't eat red meat that often, but I had to try it because they did sponsor the episode, and this is really good.
Thank you.
Addicted.
This beef
Can we
jerky,
just take a moment to sample?
freaking good.
This is the
Yeah.
Korean barbecue because I'm just a
Try this.
I'm a little fatty.
Well, oh, we're going.
Look at that piece. Look at this. It's about the size of my head.
I just do little.
Napkins.
Like that, you know.
Here you go. Here you go.
You know, I'm trying to stick to that pescatarian diet.
Yep.
Damn, this is good.
Could you hear that?
Addicted. Right here. This is the handle. I don't know if you can see that.
Wow, made in Hawaii, yeah.
Snack Addicted.
They're just right there by
Facebook and Instagram at Snack Addicted.
1234 Kona Street, right next to Pervy Donuts.
Oh,
Yeah.
So that's
perfect donuts. Oh.
So, one thing that people that follow you on Instagram, they see is you're very heavily involved in this Vifala.
Yeah.
Talk to us about this business. It's is it family business? Is it who started it? What's the name?
So it's a family business. It's called Perifoti Island Fix. Perifoti is actually my wife's grandfather's name. So that's her dad's father.
I just learned something new.
Yeah, so Perifoti is her grandfather's name. And it's funny, the whole Vifala thing started off with my wife's sister, Rona. She was looking to raise money and she decided to sell Vifala. And it's funny because when she first said that she was going to sell Vifala, people laughed at her. You know, it's like, Vifala? Who's going to buy Vifala? You know? So she started doing that and then she stuck with it. And then her dad came and joined her and then they both stuck with it, selling Vifala. And then it just grew and grew. And then I'm sure people saw us posted up with our pop-up tents everywhere with the bright yellow sign, Code Vifala. And we just kept hustling and grinding and selling every week. And when this whole pandemic thing started, they closed all the parks and we couldn't post up pop-up tents.
Yep.
So my father-in-law decided to get a food truck. And we were so blessed to Pastor J. Dean and Mark Tuine. They actually blessed us with the food truck. So shout out to Pastor Mark and J. Dean.
You know what? He shouts out everyone.
Yeah, you know, I gotta give credit to everyone.
Dude,
yeah,
A great memory
Good
too,
dude.
because he's going through all his experiences and he's like, I don't take credit for it.
Yeah.
This person.
yeah.
this
There's a
person,
lot
this
of
person.
people that's blessed
Oh,
us. So I give credit to them. Pastor J. Dean
Good guy.
and Mark Tuine from Ark of Safety Church.
And
So
bless you guys because, I mean, we've experienced it, but I'm gonna let you explain what.
Yeah, so
Thus far.
that's how the whole Vifala thing started, and with my following, it kind of helped promote our business, and to have friends like you guys that come through and get Vifala and share it, you guys are actually helping promote our business. So I believe that's where it's at right now, and that's how this whole Vifala thing started, and it just blew up from there. Now we have ice cream. Yeah. We have Samoan baked stuff like Ponipopo, and it's all my wife's family, man. They're very talented in making Vifala and baking Samoan goods. Yeah. So shout out to my wife's family as well.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Explain what Vifala is. For those that don't know.
Yeah, Vifala is a Samoan dessert drink. It's a milk-based drink, and it's chopped up fruits inside a milk base, and it's really delicious. So there's pineapple, there's watermelon, there's banana, there's mango, there's strawberry. So we have various flavors, and a lot of people have their own the flavor that they want. So
I really wish we had some Vifala.
Right yeah. So
I just seemed convenient to just bring to the
podcast. You know what? I should have brought you guys some Vifala, man.
I was hoping you guys were posted up yesterday.
Yeah. So we're off this whole week, so that's why.
And my heart is
man,
as well as my football.
If you haven't had it, shout out the name again.
It's Perifoti Island Fix. Perifoti Island Fix.
They'll post on their story location, dates and times. So follow
Perifoti. Yeah, Perifoti Island.
Follow the handle. If you're following Jimmy, you probably know as well where they're at. But definitely, absolutely, advocates for it is amazing.
No joke. You see us there every
amazing
time they post it up.
Thank you guys, man. Yeah, I love you guys.
I remember the first time that heavenly drink touched my lips and went down my gullet. I used to be 200 pounds. And look at me now. I guess that
you're still 200 pounds, man. You look good.
Don't lie to the people,
man.
Let's not do that, Jimmy.
It's the camera, man. It's the camera. But in person,
just a humble guy on that end.
The humble guy.
Like I said, we can't all look like David, man.
Yeah, that's true. But this isn't about David.
Right.
It's not, this is about you, Jimmy.
Should you take your shirt off?
We said
no.
I thought we'd at least wait till like episode 5.
Yeah. As an anniversary.
So, okay, so next question. Oh no! This is something that came to me. How long has the Perifoti been going?
Oh, I think about as long as I've been doing videos.
Okay, so about 6 years.
Yeah, about 6 years. So, yeah, we've been in the game for a while.
And then from your social media, just follow. If you don't know you, it's pretty obvious that that's like those are your two babies that you're constantly doing. Is the Vifala, social media. Vifala, social media, and sometimes there's a blend of it together.
Right.
Has that been difficult as Perifoti has grown? And it's grown a lot during the COVID situation. Bless them and their family. Like, not a lot of businesses have been able to do that during this time, but they've found a way to actually, I feel, accelerate business through the truck. Has that hurt your content creation? Or when you do the content creation, does it hurt the Vifala? How's that balance been for you?
I wouldn't say it hurt my content creating. I just say it's been really busy. So trying to find the time to make videos and be with the guys, it's been tough. Because we started off just selling on weekends and sometimes on Wednesdays. So it's got to the point where we're so busy, we're selling pretty much every day. And it does take up some of my time to make content. But I'll always find a way to squeeze it in and make a video here and there or be with the guys. But, I look at the whole thing as a blessing for me and my family. And it to the point, it kind of helped with my following as well. Because a lot of people, they don't always want to see, funny videos. They want to see, like, stuff you promote. reviews and stuff like that. That's getting popular now where you're doing food reviews or these mukbangs.
Yeah.
So when I share stuff about the Vaifala, you know, a lot of people that are into that food review and industry, it draws their, you know, attention towards our pages. But yeah, so it's been tough at times with all the busyness, but at the same time I look at it as a blessing. So, you know, I can't complain.
You've had a lot of people come through, like J-Book came through.
Oh yeah,
Out in Hawaii Kai.
J-Book.
We had Mean Mark,
Right.
Mean Hawaii, come out, and he's Mean Hawaii approved it.
Yeah.
So, you've had a lot of networking and connections through the business and through your social media, content creating. Yeah.
Yeah, and David came with Beulah.
Yeah.
But I missed him that day. But
why again? Was it for the Lakers? Was it?
Yeah, the Laker game was on that day, and I had to pick up supplies. So
conveniently,
man, but
2.5 hours.
Just sitting there on his phone.
Great. Now everybody knows.
If it's ever not at
my father-in-law is gonna fire me
now. Picking up supplies.
Yeah. So
humble guy.
But yeah, you know, the Vaifala business has been a blessing. You know, we've met a lot of local celebrities like Mr. Mean and J-Boog and Beulah, Faitaliha, Cutlass, you know, Russell Satele, Mr. Coconut.
You have like big name rugby players.
Adam Rogers, Connected the Great.
Oh my gosh.
So
and Blaze.
Blaze.
If you had to, I think we're closing in on our hour. Or so.
Yeah.
So one question: if there was someone trying to get into what you're doing, you know, they got their side project or like a main career where money is coming in, but they're really trying to pursue the social media to getting paid to influence. What advice would you give that person?
Don't give up. Just keep making content. You know, a lot of guys, they DM me and ask me, how do you do what you do? How do you build up your following? My answer to that is just keep making content. You know, no matter how many views or likes you get, somebody's going to see one of your videos, and one of your videos is either going to go viral or somebody's going to like it. So the more, like I said, the more and more content you make, the more chances you get of getting something big or opportunity come your way. So don't give up. Just keep pushing videos. Keep making content, you know?
I like that.
Yeah.
That question was for me.
Or be like these guys and, you know, push out stuff, you know what I mean? So
cool.
Pushed out something this morning, so
I did too.
And on that note, let me get some more beer jerky. I think it's time for lightning round here.
Lightning round.
Lightning round. Yeah.
I think what we should do to spice it up, because we normally have a monitor with all our questions in front of us. I think you do a question, I do a question.
Okay.
And we try to rapid fire as much as we can. We're kind of flying off the seat of our pants today. Okay. So. Or I can pull up questions.
No, let's just go for it.
Go for it?
Who's not wearing pants?
I'm not wearing no pants underneath this table.
All right.
We're at home. I'm comfortable.
You ready?
I'm ready.
What's your favorite animal?
Dog.
What do you think of when you hear falafel?
Waffles?
What is your favorite color?
Purple.
Would you ever cut the beard off completely?
Depends on what it is. Yeah.
Okay. Follow-up question.
Yeah.
What would that have to be?
A big movie role.
Dave to take his shirt off? Or
how do we end up on this on lightning round? Worst food you've ever eaten?
Oh man. Pass.
Okay. Doesn't want to offend someone.
Oh man.
Best tattoo you have on your body?
Tattoo.
The 32.
Okay.
Yeah.
Worst
Where's your favorite mixed plate?
Ooh.
We always gotta ask that.
Yeah.
Mixed plate?
Yeah. What's your favorite mixed plate on the island?
You're not hurting anybody. You're helping them.
Local Moco.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Where?
The one out in
Eva Beach.
Eva Beach.
Yeah, I love their food.
Local Moco.
Yeah, shout out to Local Moco Eva Beach.
Shout out.
Yeah.
What's the worst job you've ever had?
Oh man. Damn cool. That's actually the best I've ever had. Yeah. I would probably say the Lower Tower.
Oh,
yeah, I was a parking attendant over there.
Oh man.
Yeah, so I had to do a lot of traffic control.
Yeah.
When the
Especially
parking lots
those
were full.
buses,
Yeah, Piers 5 and 6.
Yeah.
The Lee Kai
Yeah.
and the Navitec.
Oh, that's where my wife used to work.
Yeah. So I used to do the traffic control with her with the vest, telling everybody, and the 5 and 6 come in.
So he's been hiking a lot lately. So
favorite hike. I gotta say, the Mighty Pillbox.
Mighty Pillbox. Where's that one?
In Mighty, Wynand.
Oh, I thought you said Mighty. I was like,
Mighty. Yeah,
Mighty.
Miley.
There you go. Pillbox out there.
Yeah.
Cool.
Where'd you meet your wife?
I actually met my wife through her uncle. I was good friends with her uncle. Well, actually, he's older than me, but I used to live with the uncle in Stockton, in California.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Shout out to Pua and Kisa.
So did you meet her in California?
No, he actually showed me a picture of her, and then I kind of checked her out in the picture.
Uncle played matchmaker.
Yeah. So, but her uncle didn't want me to marry her at first.
Wow.
Yeah. So.
He just wanted you to date her, or not even date her?
Not even date her.
Jimmy was a bad boy.
Jimmy just got.
Yeah. So
he infiltrated the family.
Yeah. She's known for singing. My wife's known for singing. I kind of fell in love with her singing and her. So.
Wow.
Yeah. So shout out to her uncle.
I know she's not gonna approve of this, but you should get her to sing in your social media.
Sings?
Yeah. So I try to, but my wife doesn't want to. Yeah. She doesn't.
I've seen little stories and
stuff.
But don't hide your talents, Venora.
I know. I tell my wife she needs to make more music singing videos.
Yeah.
But she sang backup with Miley Soul.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she was actually in the Storage commercial too. Right after we left.
Nice.
So, yeah. Thanks, Dave.
Yeah.
Good question.
You're gonna ask him the question you always ask.
Oh, did you poop your pants? Have you ever pooped your pants?
Yeah. It's really important for us to know.
I actually did in elementary school. I'm not embarrassed. That's probably gonna be my next video. Yeah, I actually pooped in my pants because
perfect example of how he creates content.
Yeah. My dad, man. So we had guests in the house and I had to poop, and I was too shy to walk in front of the guests. So I sat out there and I couldn't hold it. So I pooped.
Which a lot of people would be like, why are you shy? In Polynesian culture,
right,
there is a fear between crossing in front of adults.
Exactly.
It's like a respect thing. So
right. And
I
the fear of my dad.
Yeah.
So when my dad found out I pooped in my pants, he told me to pull my pants down with my underwear, and he got the water hose and sprayed it. I'll never forget that day. All in front of my siblings.
I can't wait for this video.
That was it. I love it, man. I love it. That's my next video idea.
Let's just film it right after this. Here, I'll do the dad.
Let's go. I know. I love it. Yeah, so my dad sat there and with the water hose, he was just on top of the staircase. And my dad made me put my hands on my head. And I just stood there. Yeah, I just stood there. I stood there like this, and my dad was just spraying me down. So, and poop was just flying all over the back of the yard and everything. So
that's crazy.
Yeah, I think about it now. It's not embarrassing. It's a fun. It's for the podcast, man.
It's only been 2 years since.
It's for the podcast.
That's fine. Look at that.
2 years.
It's only been 2 years and he's already over it.
Oh man,
I didn't expect that at all.
We may have to end on this high note.
There might have been a time where I did poo in my wife probably remembers.
We didn't ask anymore.
Man, I love this show, man. You guys got to bring me on next time. Bring me on with Sarah and Russ.
We're gonna have a couch and everything.
Yeah,
so this can be instigating and stuff.
And we all talk about our poop in the pants memory.
I don't have one of those. I don't have one.
Oh,
get us out of here, Coop. Get us out of here.
This is episode 3 of Mixed Plate Podcast. You can follow us at Mixed Plate Official on Instagram. Yes. Follow us on YouTube at
Mixed Plate. This was fun, man.
Thank you again, Jimmy.
This is Jimmy. Follow.
Obviously, it's great that you can see that.
Ati32, right?
And don't forget,
Snack
Addicted.
Take a big chip out of this chip.
We appreciate all y'all. Thank you so much for joining us. Stay tuned for episode 4.
We don't know who that's going to be.
We love y'all.
We do know who that's going to be.